Va salute, this is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Saturday Night Reviews, where we're doing Germ's pick of Dark City. They're from 1998. So, how are you doing, Germ?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
Well, a lot better than the guy who's going to be reviewing the copyright dispute there. They'll have to listen to us debate on whether or not Grandma or Grandpa were doing it in the rumble seat or just getting fondled in the rumble seat.
Well, serves them right for claiming it.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose there's worse stuff we've said that they'd have to listen to. All right, so we got the movie Dark City here. Did they ever name the city here?
No, it's just a city.
Yeah, just a city. Okay. So all we get is a bunch of stars. Start out with a bunch of stars. Here. Then we get this guy, Dr. I suppose I should pull it. What's his name again?
Schreiber. Something like that.
Okay. Yeah, he goes and he gets to a payphone here. There, and he calls them. Oh, they got the intro there. Now, that's one dirty ass freaking tub. Like, I wouldn't even be taking a bath in that thing. Like, I thought my bathtub was bad. That's like 100 times worse.
Well, they have to cloud up the water to keep the rating.
What? We see bare naked people in this throughout this movie, and just that we see his bare ass here. The first thing I was going to be doing was saying, "Where's my equal representation?" But then we do get to see it here pretty soon. So yeah, he puts some clothes on that he just randomly finds. Awfully nice of him to put the goldfish in the dirty bathtub, but now the water's actually clean. You notice how dirty the water was when he was in it, but now they put the goldfish in and it's actually clear.
Yeah, he wanted it to be clear.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to save the goldfish.
Oh, so he did that with his mind. Okay, gotcha.
Everything is done with the mind.
Okay. Then, yeah, I hated when I had to walk in shoes like this with the smooth bottoms. But I could not have these at work though. When I was working in the restaurant, I actually had to have not slip.
Yeah.
Especially when the dishwasher wasn't doing their job, so I just pushed them out of the way. And told them, you can start drying and putting it away, and I'll show you how it's done. God, sometimes I miss those days sitting back in the restaurant there. So this is very important. He finds this here. What was the obsession with Shell Beach? Was that everybody keeps popping up? Like, everybody knows about Shell, like, but why was that such an important spot?
That was ideal. And they didn't want to vary it up because that'd be more work. Everyone has to have that place that their mind escapes to. Like a favorite vacation spot, just off, away from your busy, hectic life.
Okay. So, yeah. Then we get this weird memory here. But he gets interrupted by a phone call from this guy, who is Dr. Schreiber. warning him that there's some men after him and that he has to get the F out. So I was having a little bit of trouble following this at first. So and he just hangs up before anything happened. Then we got that lady I got keep covered up. But there's two men covering up the within that 10 seconds, but I don't want to risk the. Even though titties are allowed on YouTube there to a certain extent, you can't tell me they aren't because I've seen some naked news reports. Just saying. So everybody's just completely frozen here. He opens this up and the lady just falls over. Everybody's just slumped over. Which
it's
so
midnight.
So obviously time stops there. So does it only last? So how long does it actually last? Because we know, like, till they're done, or is it there a certain amount of time they have to get everything done?
They're never really that clear about that.
Yeah.
And hey, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. Welcome to the show.
All right, hey Taylor. Welcome, and we get the turquoise waving hands here. So, all right, so this guy wakes up and tells him that his rent's due. It's like he's paid the 3 weeks, but it's like right at the end of the 3 weeks, or if I'm understanding this correctly.
Right at midnight. Which to his mind, it's 1 minute after midnight.
Oh, gotcha. So, all right. So he tells him he's gonna go get his wallet. He'll be right back to pay it up. Well, this guy obviously can't fucking wait until he gets his stuff, or until he goes and gets his what do you call it? Go get
get his wallet.
Go get his wallet. There, he can't wait like 15 minutes. So he comes in, and these guys here. He comes in, these guys just grab him and throw him up against the wall. And you can tell they're all bad guys because they're all in black. And I'm gonna try to get it close up in her face.
Where is he?
Yeah, see, they do this whole shadow underneath the eyes thing, which I thought that was kind of creepy. But that's an old trope that goes all the way back to even the 60s there, where they show the person's the bad guy there, or was it they show that they're not alive? Or was it both?
Well, it works with both.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Pop was explaining it to me one time, but I can't quite remember what it. But anyhow, every single one of them has these dark shadows under their eyes. And we got this gal singing, but she's just like the whole time she's singing, it's just like she's dead inside. Like, I don't really want to do this, but I'll sing if you have to. Blah blah blah. Dance, you have a way with me. And she like this would not be much of an entertainment for her singing. Like if the song may be good, but if you're not moving around doing a little dancing or having some actual or some the band's doing anything, then it's not. It would be irritating to watch, and therefore would be worth watching it at. There and just be like background music, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and she's not supposed to be more in background music. That's a dive bar. Would be the closest equivalent.
Well, she's dressed pretty nice for a dive bar. And hey, Sci-Fi Sit Down, welcome.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah. And then she's going down this. Okay, you're gonna have to go walk me through this part here because I can't quite remember it. Oh yeah, there's something about rat in the maze there.
Yeah, he's explaining how Murdoch is just a rat in a maze, looking for clues, trying to backtrack his way to memory.
Okay. I got you. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, it'd help if I put the captions on, wouldn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, because he's having a psychotic break. He's violent. Which I never got the. Oh wait, so this is the doctor, or
Yeah.
was he a psychotherapist or a psychiatrist?
Well, he is. That's what he said he was when his interactions with the police and with her.
It was psychologist or
Psychotherapist,
okay.
psychologist.
Yeah. There. Oh man, that just reminds me of a meme there that the person was painting the door of a psychotherapist there, and he spaced out the letters there. So instead of it being one word, it said "psycho the rapist." So if you're so if you're ever wondering how it's spelled, yeah. So he's going on. He's trying to remember his name: James, Jim, John. He finally remembers that it's John. Then we get this detective, or that's Inspector Frank Bumstead there. He's the one he's our lead investigator in the movie there, which I liked him as a character.
Yeah.
I seem to recognize him from something else. But I wonder what. Yeah, but what have I seen him in? Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he died from. I didn't. Let's see.
Well, it was 72.
Oh, he was in the 98 Lost in Space movie, but I haven't seen that yet. He's in Black Widow, Condor, Last Avenger. Avengers. Oh, he's in the Avengers. The Race, Humans, The Disappear of Ellen and Rigby.
He was Ross in Avengers.
Okay. I never did get around to he was in Moby Dick. Never did get around to the Avengers yet. It's on the list. He was in The Incredible Hulk. Was in Sasquatch, The Good Shepherd. Yeah, he looks familiar, but he's not in anything I remember or that I've watched. Oh, Tuck Everlasting. He was Angus Tuck. Okay.
All the stuff you listed in Tuck Everlasting's the one you've seen.
Hey, it wasn't my choice to watch it. I was trying to get laid that night.
What, were you in high school?
No, this was right when me and Marissa were still had just gotten together.
So 21, 25?
It's like 21-ish there.
That's not too bad.
It was literally right after high school. And I think our teacher made us watch Tuck Everlasting too. There. So, yeah, that's the only thing I recognize here. So they're all looking for. So here's another person here. I got a glimpse over its body, but it has all these spirals on there that are indicating. Like they keep indicating these fingerprints, but I don't know what the significance of a fingerprint is.
identity.
So
Something the
that
strangers don't have.
okay. So is that why the spirals are getting put on the body? Is that why
One
the
of, yeah. It's
okay?
mainly just for the serial killer artistic part.
It's his mark.
Yeah.
Okay. So he ends up at the automat match here. So what? You put the money in, and then you get your stuff back.
That's how the automat works. Put in the coin, the door opens. The guy running the automat was just trying to get a free coin out of him.
Oh, so so basically, it's all cold food and snacks, and it just gets refilled from the back. I take it.
Yeah, it can be whatever.
I've
Like a
never seen these.
vending. It's like a manual vending machine. A very big manual vending machine.
Okay, because I've never seen anything like this before.
They're not popular in the U.S.
Okay, so he forces it open there. So what? He take his food out and put his wallet back in. Did he put his wallet in
No,
there? Or?
he left it there, and the owner probably collected it from the table. And he's just pulling the stunt to get a quarter.
Oh, you think that someone else would have came and grabbed it?
Place doesn't look like it gets that much business.
Or either that. Hey man, we don't. Your wallet wasn't left here, man. So anyhow,
Where you headed, Chief?
Home.
like, what's the purpose of even stopping him? Like, they didn't witness him do anything wrong.
Well, they just saw him break the door on the automat dispenser.
I didn't break it. It'll still lock. But they
Besides, he
just,
looks suspicious.
yeah.
And where's home?
Haven't you mugs got anything better to do?
Well, I'm just trying to do my job, May.
Well, there's the killer out there in case you hadn't noticed. Maybe you should be out looking for him instead of cooling your heels.
Yeah, these cops are just like the jacket. Like, I think they're trying, like, they made the inspector look like he's good to his job, but it seems like the regular cops, they just made him look like bunch of assholes there.
Yeah, they're a stereotype for good reason.
Yeah, if this was made nowadays, they'd make him look like even bigger assholes. This guy would be black, and they would probably pull the gun on him, just to make the cops look even worse.
Yeah. But nothing here will fit exactly the way it should.
Yeah. So then this lady takes him home. Like, does he even know this gal?
No, she's a hooker.
Oh, so she's trying to get some money. Then we go back to there's another dead body. That's right. 6 hookers are dead. But they're they're so confused, because they're so convinced it's the killer that put the fish in the water there. But who's to say that he just didn't give a shit about the dead bodies laying on the floor there? He just went to save the fish. Just saying. Yeah, the killer's been running circles around him. So they go and drag this guy off. That's risky. Like, what was up with this guy? Like, the
They
case
let
driver.
you know.
Okay, because he's just like some nutcase here. But apparently he knew the detective.
He
Well,
used to have the detective's job.
Yes, but he went nuts apparently. Oh, baby, man. I know I'm a fucking messy guy, but even I'm not that big of a pig as this guy leaves his office.
Well, cleanliness sort of takes a back seat when you go insane.
Yeah. And hey, Pop, welcome. We're only 15 minutes in. I said I got the link set out. Yeah. No, but yeah, this is just such sloppy work. Like I don't know how people can function in this bad sloppiness when you actually have actual work to do. I can understand if it's just a regular home desk and all that, but like when you actually have work to do, I don't understand. And you actually have to actually look over papers and stuff.
And Gorilla, that pinned comment you got there is not the link to the panel.
No, I sent it in Twitter.
Okay.
There. So so there you go. So someone else is taking over his case there, and they're asking not to throw it. So she's coming to report that her husband's missing. But how long has he been missing for? It's like he didn't say. So now they're questioning her on how long he's been.
4 days he's been gone. A few days, I believe. Or weeks.
Okay.
But she's just reporting it because she got a call from his doctor.
Oh. So that now he starts questioning her about all these women. But like he's made like a comment about her fidgeting with their wedding ring, you know. No, but she's uncomfortable wearing it, but that's a common thing to fidget with whatever on your hand there when you're nervous. Everybody does that. Or anything that they can fidget with.
Not a lot, actually. And if you're going for the wedding ring, that's more of an indicator that A, problems with the marriage, or new marriage, or something wrong with the marriage. And there's a good reason why she's uncomfortable wearing it. She's been wearing it for like 3 hours.
Okay. Well, I just thought it was this is the only thing that she can fidget with. Well, she's getting questioned. And welcome to the panel, Pop. Welcome.
Hello there.
Hey, Pop.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing okay. Sorry I'm late. These painkillers that they knocked me out. I took them earlier about 1:00, and then I immediately felt tired, and I laid down, and I accidentally slept too late. Sorry about that.
No, I'm totally all right. Sleep away if you need to.
I don't want to sleep my whole life away.
Yeah, me, I had the opposite problem. I woke up way too early this morning. I was up at 5:30. I don't even get up until 6 for work. All right, so yeah, he just implies that she's asking. She asked who these women are, and he told them they're all hookers. Like apparently she didn't have a problem with the hookers there, but she did have a problem as soon as she accused him of murdering all 6 of them.
Yeah. Well, she did cheat on him, so she'd figure he would do the same.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I gotta kind of skip through this here because she gets naked in the bedroom there, but they don't do anything. And, there's Shell Beach again. So he just leaves. And what was this newspaper here? What was the significance of this part?
I think it's
Serial
talking about
killer on the loose.
Yeah, talking about the killer.
Okay, gotcha. So then we get this whole scene. These guys show up again. They have a. I'm surprised they don't come with like actual pistols. They like their knives.
Well, guns would be sort of redundant for them.
Oh,
Besides, you don't want to be so careless around the limited supply.
oh, gotcha. So this guy comes up here. Then all of a sudden he's staring at the floorboards. They're like he can tune. Like I was having a hard time figuring out what the heck that even meant when they were saying he could tune.
He
Change
has their
the city.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one guy falls through. Then there's another one that gets knocked down. That skips somebody. Oh, here, we'll do it this way. I'll risk another copyright here.
You already got a copyright on this?
No, on the Waltons. So what's up with the like we had this little kid here that's like stranger in training or something.
They thought it'd be creepy to cast one of them as a kid. It worked okay.
Yeah. See, that guy can fly. There's another guy underneath that got caught in a bunch of ropes getting strangled there. So, but how's this guy not dead when he supposedly fell like 100 some feet?
Did he
He
hit the
had time
ground?
enough. Yeah, he never reached bottom.
Okay. But he gets brought up there. Then that's what I wanted to show. You got these creepy little tentacle things crawling out. So those are obviously it's some kind of alien contraption. Or the alien.
Yeah.
And it explodes, which was a pretty cool effect. So those things cannot be exposed to air, I take it? They have to live inside the brain cavity?
They can't survive long outside of their host bodies, and they have other weaknesses.
Okay, so this is kind of like a dark version of the Trill symbiosis thing.
Yeah, that's a close enough.
Or would it be closer to the creatures in Conspiracy?
Same thing, I believe.
Okay.
Let's just say that they don't take those bodies voluntarily.
Oh, so it'd be like those little creatures with that little thing stick out of the necks in the TNG episode Conspiracy.
Sort of, but when they took possession, they were already corpses. All these strangers are puppeting dead bodies.
Gotcha. We got a massive explosion. And they find out that one woman's dead. Well, which one was it that they said? Which one was dead? Oh.
What is to be done? This man is dangerous.
It is said he is able to cue.
Impossible. Oh, Mr. Quick. And is there like a rhyme or reason behind the way their names are? Because you got Mr. Book, you got Mr. Quick, Mr.
Hand and Mr. Face.
Yeah, is there like a rhyme or reason behind the names?
Not really.
Or they just pick Nice simple words.
They don't really understand the concept of names, so they did the best they could.
Okay. So basically, everyday objects are nouns and verbs.
As I said, it was guesswork.
Yeah. And they want to learn more. Mr. Face, you the West. So these two are in the car together. And I can't remember what the question.
Do you know the way to Shell Beach? I believe. Or no, he is talking to the woman. He's talking to the woman.
Yeah, because
Do you really think my husband could be capable of committing those murders?
oh, that's what it was. But really, how much investigating would these cops actually do, to be honest?
Probably not a lot. For a lot of them, it is the first day on the job.
I suppose it just depends on how lazy you are. So now we got her in the robe. They're sitting down eating. Then he comes back. So which one had the affair?
She had the affair.
So she's famous then that it made the papers?
No.
Or is he just being a smartass?
He doesn't know her. He's never seen her before. At least in this version.
Okay.
If you got far enough into the film, it does all come together.
Yeah. So basically she's telling him what's going on. And then this guy shows up. Or he shows back up there. They're ready to arrest him for the murders. And she tackles him. He goes sprinting down these stairs. And you ever notice they always slow down to point their gun down through a hole when they know they can't hit him? And then this happens here. Oops.
Right where he needs it.
What?
Right where he needs it.
Yeah, so his powers are showing up like Harry Potter's does there, where when he needs magic to happen, it happens, but he can't control it yet.
No, not quite.
Yeah. So he's Harry Potter. That's
yeah,
right.
He is Harry Potter, just a little less gay.
All right. Oh. All right. So he drops his card with the doctor's name down there. When he's taking a cab, he's hopping in the cab there. So the inspector starts questioning his doctor about him and then going back and forth. He's saying that he's not a killer. And then he starts to analyze the cop's life. And the officer knows that he's lying to him and trying to bullshit him. So he's hiding. So this is when we get to the pool there. And they said he didn't think that they would actually come to the pool, but they did. Because
That's how you know it's important.
Yeah, because they can't be around water, or is it just they're uncomfortable around it?
Well, the way he describes it is more like a phobia.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, yep. I remember. So apparently he had his glasses with him the whole time, because no one ever swims with their glasses. This way explains that he tried the imprint, but the guy reacted, so he only got partial erasure, or his memories erased, but he didn't get knocked out, and the new ones implanted. Something like that.
He didn't get his software update.
Yeah. Okay. So he tells me he has the thing there. They just gotta round him up. Oh shoot! What happened? Where were we? We weren't this far, were we? Oh
About
yeah,
right there.
right here. So yeah, basically they threatened him, and that this guy's hiding away. Then they go to see Walczynski, or yeah, Walczynski, and like any normal any like crazy person, drawings all over the place, all the same mark, and all that, and he's just going. Basically, was it this case that drove him nuts? Well, I suppose. Well, see, this is hard to make sense of because they're new memories every day. But yeah, you gotta try to figure out like what drove this guy crazy. What's this, and this? It's like,
Well, there's only one real thing that could have drove him crazy. And when we get to the subway station, you'll figure it out.
yeah, no, this movie just was driving me nuts trying to figure out. So he's trying to, because he's getting flashbacks there. So they leave, and they're all down here. I don't. You're gonna have to go through this scene here, Jerm.
I am not quite sure whereabouts that is in the film.
Okay, so yeah, they're sorting out stuff. Yeah. So basically, they're making.
Yeah, he's blending up memories.
Okay.
He's making the John Murdoch 2.0 implant.
So go here, and is this supposed to like represent the god or something?
It's just artwork.
Okay, so it's artwork for artwork's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all gathered around, and it strikes midnight, and then this happens. Everything just comes to a stop. Or not quite yet. Oh yeah, she's trying to talk to him, and he's being a complete dick. But yeah, as soon as it strikes midnight here, everything slowly stops. Everybody goes to sleep, but yet nobody ever notices. Like they go to sleep, but they don't realize that when time starts again, that they end up waking up and go back to their lives.
No reason to. Clock's still where it was. Most of them are new people.
But you still got to pull your head up and actually wake up and stuff. So
Yeah, but that's nothing. You got a little blurry-eyed for a second there, and you just move on.
Yeah, and say let the tuning commence, so this machine starts moving. And the part I want to show is coming up, so we get this. So basically, all the buildings are changed. They're all working together to change the buildings and stuff. Which is really actually a cool effect there. And then you can tell there's a bunch of jump edits in here because they have to go switch from him walking. They keep switching the scenes there because they have to. I'm guessing they have a small model that they're working with.
Well, yeah, they're not actually lifting a full-size building up out of nothingness.
Well, it could have been CGI, but
at this point, no.
Okay.
Those are practical effects for the most part.
Yeah. Pretty cool special effects, though. So yeah, they call this guy out, put him in the barber chair, inject him with something. They pull these people's heads out of the glasses, and they make them. So they turn these people from poor people into this rich snobby couple for some reason. I guess they wanted to see how poor people handle wealth. What's the purpose of that?
On a subconscious level, that's about right.
They're pulling a trading places trope or thing.
That's something like that. It's just the participants don't realize it.
Yeah. So he runs into this guy here. He's saying he wants to get out of the streets there, but he's demanding help there. They call it tuning, making the things change after he knocks his ass out. Then he runs away. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody just wakes up and goes back with their lives. Like nothing happened. Now, at this point, I was like paying attention to the story, but like it hadn't clicked to me yet that we haven't seen daylight yet. Everything's been at night. I did not quite realize that until later on.
That's good, girl. Quite frankly, I wasn't thinking you were going to catch on until they actually mentioned it.
Well, I was just thinking everything like it was just like nighttime and stuff. It didn't quite click to me there. So then we got those assholes out wandering around again. Then we got this boring lady singing. You say it is. Like to me, this would not be entertaining here without her like them just standing there singing. You know, get the hips moving at least or something. Actually,
she's a human jukebox.
Yeah. And that's why no one's paying attention to her and tipping her. So
don't think it's that kind of club.
Then here they're talking about they wanted to do something on Ebert Street, but apparently because of Murdoch there, they did not get Ebert Street completely made there last night. So we get mad. So he makes the injections there, and they inject that into what's his face? So he injects him. And we get all these weird memories. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Those are
there.
supposed to be Murdoch's memories.
Yeah. This is not consensual if they have to tie him down like that. They said it's
Oh no, he
consensual.
volunteered. They just
Well,
don't know exactly what's going to happen when they put that needle in his head and he gets a rush of human memories.
Well, it looks like they're ready to go 50 Shades of Grey on him.
They lead you to believe that they've tried something like that before and it has gone horribly wrong.
Yeah. So I'll show a little bit of the memories, but not all of them. Okay. So there's apparently a fire. This kid's getting rescued and all that. That comes up. It's very important later. And this picture just keeps popping back up. Then there's this guy again. They're going to search his place. And they're back at the automat. Oh, green jello. Oh shoot! Where were we? That's one thing I hate about this site.
Yeah, it's a little sensitive.
Yeah. So no, get that again. And we're going back. He's going to see a Carl. And they're all. So he's getting on the train there. He has to go to the end of the line. I've never had to hop on all these different trains to get to different parts of a city before, so that's all to me. Then Mr. Sleep thinks he'll go to places similar to him, so he's going to. So now he's on the green line, then he has to switch. Not much to talk about on the seat. So they're trying to find a link. So here, this was creepy here. He shared the exact same memories that she has, but she does not catch on, I don't think. It's like everybody. It's like the only place to ever go was Shell Beach. So.
Yeah, it's generalized memory.
Generalized.
They don't have the resources to get the fresh details for every individual person. So they have to overlap a little bit.
Okay. That something was the biggest he's ever saw. What was it?
Something. That.
Floating birthday cake. She's asking where the husband is. Blah, blah, blah. He ends up. Another fish. So he ends up at the. Wait, did she find him at the hooker's place here? Or?
No, that's their apartment.
Oh yeah. Okay. He ends up at Carl's there. They're showing them all these pictures. And this is where we get that glimpse, like something's wrong, because this is the first time they ask, where is Shell Beach? But no, this is the second time.
I believe he already talked to the cop.
No, not the cop. The taxi guy, I thought.
Oh yeah, the taxi guy was first, then Uncle Carl, then the cop.
Yeah, because he asks the taxi guy, he's like, do you take go downtown across the bridge, or you take the midway, which the midway is, I'm guessing, a bypass of downtown. There, Mr. Carl, you can't remember it, but Uncle Carl blames it on his poor memory from him being old. So that this is when they figure out that there was a fire, his parents died, blah blah blah. That's what. But here's the thing here. That's very important there. That scar, because
You burnt your arm pretty bad in the fire.
that's a key moment right there, because he does not have the scar. I thought that's like the critical turning point. This is when he realizes that he's been fed a bunch of bullshit. So if he's not the one who died in the fire, I wonder who did, or was it that fire? I wonder who was.
There was never a fire.
Oh, so
there was never a fire. There was never a Shell Beach to have a fire.
Oh, see, I thought these were just stolen memories from a long time ago.
Well, they are stolen memories, but they've been mixed and matched and put together in so many random details that none of it's even close to true anymore.
So someone had a fire, then someone lost their parents, Someone was at a beach somewhere, someone was at a lighthouse somewhere, they all just mixed and matched into an AI combined it all into something that make halfway decent sense.
Essentially.
Okay.
Only it's being done by the doctor.
What?
The strangers have the ability to take the memories out of the people's minds, but it's sort of like someone having the instructions and the ingredients to cook something, but they just don't know how to put it all together.
So basically, it's a refrigerator clean out memory mix.
Yep.
Mashup. Gotcha. Because this movie, I've never had to pay attention to a movie so much in my life there, because this was very confusing.
That's why I picked it. Try to get you to think.
Yeah, you're lucky my ADHD didn't kick in, and it'd be like watching go, ooh, look, I need to get this done. Oh, I need to get this done. So this is when he realizes everything's bullshit. Everything's a lie. Then she goes and finds him, and then the cop was stalking her. Look. Then they find this little girl. Well, they found another dead hooker, but then they find this little girl underneath the bed there. So, and apparently the girl's a witness, but I don't think they make anything of it, do they?
No, they don't have time.
So anyhow, the more cops come and they haul her off, and she's gonna go home with the detective there. Everybody was pining to give her a ride, but the detective's taking her. Then here's the thing: this is where they ask about the suitcase there.
It's beautiful.
That's an accordion.
Or accordion, I meant.
It was a gift from my mother. She died recently. I keep it with me to remind me of her.
Okay. Yeah, see, this is where, all their memories, they have all these implanted memories, but they have it's all too basic. Like if he loved that accordion so much that it reminds his mother, he'd remember when he got it, but yet the little details like that are left out.
Yeah.
There.
Well, through your normal day, you won't normally go that much deeper into your memory than the surface level.
And do you think that's what they're grabbing, is just surface level memories?
Yeah. They said they don't have the time or resources to do a deep dive onto all their memories. So you get the first layer or two of the memory, your personality, then they send you about the business of whatever they want to test on you.
Okay. Then they ask about the past, memory. Yeah, so he goes up to his old bedroom there. What's with it in the TV shows there that we left the bedroom exactly the way you left it when you left us? What is that? Like, that's such an old trope. Like, I guarantee you my room was not the exact same as when I left the house as when I came back to it.
Well, you left on good terms, and they had stuff they wanted to do with your room.
No, I didn't. That's a whole different story. That's a story for another time. So his brother knocks about, or his uncle knocks about. He calls her, so they're both going to get him. That they find out that how'd they find out that he's going to his uncle Carl's? Like, that little detail I must have missed.
He's watching the wife.
Oh, he's watching the wife. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. I remember that now. So go. And now we know something's up because the stairs get longer. And he's running for it. They keep moving the buildings there, trying to crush him. They end up on the roof. They end up falling off. That's here.
Stop talking. There's no need for this. There's no escape. The city's ours. We made it. What are you talking about? We fashioned this city on stolen memories. Different eras, different pasts, all rolled into one. Each night we revise it, refine it, in order to learn.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, they still members of they're trying to learn what it's like to be human. So it's a data trill hybrid.
Learn what? About you, Mr. Murdoch. You and your fellow inhabitants. What makes you human? Why? We need to be like you.
So yeah, basically that's the gist of it. Then all the buildings are moving, trying to crush him. There, but he escapes. He makes his own way out. Then it's midnight. And now that thing that was in his room there is now full of pictures and stuff. Like, so apparently they had someone go and adjust that stuff so that they could frame him there.
I don't know. He adjusted it himself. He wanted it to be full memories, and well, that tuning stuff is pretty useful.
Okay. All right, so they go back and forth. He's asking a question. He goes,
You heard of a place called Shell Beach? Sure. You know how to get there? Yeah. You tell me? Right. You just...
yeah, so basically the guy just cannot remember how to get to Shell Beach there. Yeah, so he can't remember. Then this is the point right here. So it's basically an hour, 15 minutes in that it's like, we've never seen daylight, so they don't have any memories of daylight there. Everything's always dark.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. This thing is so damn sensitive. yeah, so they arrest him, and he's trying to tell her that he doesn't know who the hell like they've only just met the other day. They haven't been married. They're all fake memories of that. And she wants to slap him, but he kisses her. Then find out that that nutcase there, he died. He died. And this guy has like this scene was kind of bad here because neither one showed emotion for one of their fellow detectives offing himself, like Epstein himself.
Well, it was very predictable.
And then apparently the sergeant wanted to see him, but these guys show up and they wanted to go see the prisoner. This guy actually lets Murdoch out for so is Murdoch tuning him to go let him out of the jail cell, or is that his own free volition?
If it's his own free will, because he's starting to suspect that there's something going on that's above his pay grade.
Okay.
And like any good detective, he's interested in the truth.
Yeah, we don't get those anymore. So yeah, they go into there. They kidnap the chief there. They're to take him to Murdoch. Turns out Murdoch's cell was empty. Oh, that's not the scene. So, oh wait, I can't see. I can probably can't show this, can I? On YouTube. But anyhow, they take him to the cellar. It turns out to be empty. So they stab this guy right in the throat. So their chief's dead.
That's okay. There'll be another person playing the role shortly.
Yep. So that's when he comes to talk to the doctor there. And apparently they don't have much time. He keeps trying to get him to take this injection. So he pulls a gun out on him and tells him to take the injection. It's the only way to make him understand. So then we almost have a Mexican standoff here. And he just saves it for later. He saves that injection for later. And he tells him to take him to Shell Beach. So they throw him in the back of the squad car there. And apparently the bridge is out. And they won't Dukes of Hazzard it. I don't know. I will try Dukes of Hazzarding it.
Not that beast.
Yeah.
That thing is solid steel.
Yeah, so this guy tries to take it off, and he told him he's going to break his ankles or something when he...
Try that again, your friends are going to be fishing you out of the canal. So...
Oh, yeah, he threatens to take him out of the canal. See, that doctor's just... you think eventually he'd say enough is enough. He just like end it all and refuse to cooperate with anything. Call either side on their bluff.
I don't know if he does that, he knows there's no hope.
Oh, there has to be some kind of hope. Like, I wonder
He's been working a long time to get Murdoch to where he is. He's going to see it through.
Okay. Then so yeah, they're taking off of the boat, and I guess keeps going. That's where he tells them that I can't play this whole damn scene because it's way too long, and I will not be able to justify it on a copyright claim dispute. Unlike the Waltons there. So he mixes and matches the memories, and so every time people keep getting different memories there all the time there, basically, which we've been talking about pretty much the whole time. They arrange everything from family history to friends and that. And what they're trying to figure out, if a person was a killer in the past life, they rearrange his circumstances to see if he's still a murderer, to see if it's nature or nurture.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the crux of their entire experimenting there.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently their race is on the brink of extinction, but let's see, they can't have light, they can't be around water, they can't be exposed outside of host, It's like, how did they survive as long as they did? There, that's the weird part about this whole thing.
It was, from what I could gather, it was implied that it was their collective memory, because that was doing them in their ability to think differently. So they want that power of individuality to help solve their problems.
Okay. Yep, that's how they built the city there. That's where he talks about there's a big machine underground, and that he has to take control of the machine that could take control of them. There, so yeah, the control. This is where we learned that the sun is bad. They allowed him to stay alive. There's flashbacks. Yeah. Basically, that's the whole gist of that. They get off here, and they show them. And they go through this door, and at first it looked like they're actually going to go to the beach, and then this must be where they took the picture for the postcard everybody keeps seeing. I'm guessing. Or I don't know what's up with this whole.
It's just a billboard that isn't currently in use.
Oh, gotcha.
So they just tucked it away, trying to save a little time next time they need it.
Okay. They say that's the only place because they go to rip off the thing and that's just wall, so.
No, Charlie, stop.
And there's no way the pipes would do that much damage that fast.
Well, if the bricks aren't really attached to anything.
Yeah, but it goes to the outside of a spaceship. They want it reinforced, or it goes out to space here. So you think they'd want it reinforced so that like a small meteoroid could go take it out.
That's what their shield's for.
So yeah, basically everything gets sucked out there. I was wondering how the hell they were still breathing. I didn't catch that they had an air shield right away. But he gets sucked out. He goes actually flow. He has no problem going through the air shield at all.
Probably kinetic.
Yeah, but wouldn't he be kinetic flying through the air shield?
The more kinetic energy that's being tossed at it, the more of a reaction. Sort of like the gold personal shields in Stargate.
Okay.
So a bullet will bounce off, but if you try to pass something to someone inside the shield, they can get it.
Okay.
The inspector was going slow enough so he could pass through the shield.
Yeah, and that's where we get our first glimpse of it being an actual spaceship. It's just a city flying through space with a big machine underneath. And he's just floating off away there. And they're talking about. So he's offering to. No, I thought this was pretty kind. I thought this was kind of humorous. He threatens to kill her if he, unless he gets the injection there. He goes, Well, I care. I've only known her for a day, and even that's a fake memory. So basically, give him carte blanche permit, like going on reverse psychology there, until he actually poked the neck, and he saw some blood there. So then he drops his thing. He gets tied in. So now they're in their final stage of their experiment there, where they think they finally can figure out what a soul is, based on this is one jackass. Is essentially what I got out of it.
Essentially, he's what they've been working toward.
Yeah. So the doctor makes up some memories, or gotcha there. They think he inserted the one there, but he inserts the different one out of the other pocket, and he keeps inserting himself in there, telling him exactly what he has to do.
Yep.
So basically,
in a syringe.
Yeah. So basically, was it the same memories, but only with him inserted in there and giving him instructions?
Yeah, it was the same John Murdoch print that he was supposed to get, only with the doctor inserted in key points to help him learn to control the tuning to a master degree in 3 seconds.
Okay. So in other words, he becomes a Burnham.
Essentially. Only this one has a good explanation.
Yeah.
He isn't the bestest ever for plot's sake. They had a syringe.
Who has to do every single job, and they're the master of every job ever. Yeah, they're even the best diplomat, even though they've never been to, even though she's never been a diplomat.
Yeah.
So,
but Murdoch only has to do the one thing.
Yeah. So here they start a fight with the other strangers thing. They're called strangers, aren't they? Or daywalker, right. or would daywalkers be better, or nightwalkers be the better thing?
Strangers are what they're called in the movie.
Okay. I guess this was based on a book.
I think so. I'm not too certain off of that, but they usually are.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention that the one guy sounded familiar, so I had to look him up. And Ian Richardson was in this. He's dead now too, isn't he? Yeah, he just died not too long ago. The guy that played Dumbledore, even though that's not his
few years.
What?
The guy who played Dumbledore died a few years ago.
Oh wait, this was the 2007 one. This was the one that played the first 3 movies, and then he died, and then he got replaced by what's his face? Okay, never. But this guy is the one that played the better Dumbledore. There, so. Or at least it should be under his credits there. Huh. Harry Potter's not on his list.
I think you may have got the wrong guy.
Huh, I swore this was he's in the Hound of the Baskervilles, okay. No, but I swore he was in Harry Potter. The guy that played Dumbledore. Now I'm getting curious. Let's see. God, what? Dumbledore's not in the top cast list? What the Oh. Oh, I was thinking Richard Harris was Dumbledore. and the Philosopher's Stone. He
Okay,
died in
so wrong
2002.
guy.
Yeah, completely wrong guy. Not even close. I have absolutely no idea where that came from. I wonder where the Ian thing came from then. I'd have to look into it. There had to have been some kind of Ian thing that I was thinking of with Harry Potter. So yeah, they're having all kinds of mind tricks, and they having like a Harry Potter Voldemort moment where their memories just go. This scene here so much reminded me of in the graveyard scene in Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire, when Voldemort and Harry's wands like max out. They called it per. Uh, man, I can't remember what it's called.
I wouldn't have a clue. I didn't watch the movies.
I read the books, I watched the movies and everything. Yeah, they're shares. Oh, Priori Incantatem, where the two wands are basically the wands are brother and twin. They're twin wands. There, they have their cores come from the same phoenix. So basically, when two wands clash with each other, they cannot attack. It can't really attack the other person. So basically, like in this scene, how they're fighting to get the fighting to get the power over the other person. It was like the exact same thing in Harry Potter. Only this was made beforehand. Well, actually, I think Harry Potter was the book was written beforehand, but the movie came out after this. So you got that what they called prior incantatem. Which I think inspiration for one came out. There's inspiration from one to the other here. I just don't know which one, because if there's a book, then it might be a little bit different. So they're fighting in these, and basically they destroy it. They're destroying everything. He manages to take control, and all those shadows people end up dead. Yeah, they. So all those things ended up are dead.
Yep.
We're getting through this a lot faster than we thought. I thought we'd have a few more people here. And he says you have their power now. And basically, now let's just get to the wind down thing. So he can do whatever he wants. So he opens the floodgates. There he makes an ocean. Then he raises. So basically, he makes a shell beach. He has all the rubble there. Then he flips the thing over. And we see sunshine for the first. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, she got new members there. Her name's Anna. She don't remember anything. There, she works at a movie theater now, and this guy gives up receipt for her. And so yeah, he's making that island there. Then he makes us. Oh yeah, this guy's still alive, but he explains how they never made it. He tells them they looked at the rock place for the soul, and he basically kills the guy. And the whole city becomes.
He just leaves them for dead.
Yeah. So yeah, then he comes out. This is where they actually officially meet. You know, he's Anna, he's John, and they go live their life. That's where they, and so basically they're recreating where they first met at Shell Beach.
Yep.
And that was it. I mean, this was an interesting concept and all that, I will say. Yeah, and it did keep me intrigued enough. Like my ADHD didn't kick in too much. It kicked in a little. Like there's a little fluffing in there, but overall, it's a deep mystery. They They also took their sweet ass time pointing it out, but they threw enough breadcrumbs in it to keep you invested in until the end. Like this was some. You actually had some writers who knew what the hell they were doing.
Yeah,
Even
they
though
fed you just enough to keep you thinking, and hopefully you can put it all together before they have to tell you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like so like you got so invested in the story, like I didn't even catch that it was all dark until it was completely dark until hey wait, they're right. They did you never seen light, to be honest. I was just thinking all the scenes take place at night. It just never caught me. I'll give it an A. I'm gonna give it an A just for some storytellers who are wrote a master mystery here. Even though they kind of well, no, I wish they would explain more of why they're all on a ship, but that's here and there.
Well, they're a petri dish.
Oh, it's a petri dish flying through space.
Essentially, they're all an experiment.
Okay.
They abducted the humans from Earth, made an amalgam of a human city, and they're mixing and matching memories to figure out the concepts of individuality, human soul, memory, subconscious, things
Okay.
of which they have no concept of.
Gotcha. What's your thoughts on this movie?
This is a A+ for me.
All right,
when I originally watched it, it was one of the first more drawn out movies that I've seen, not action based, made you think. It really helps with stuff like your ADHD, gets you thinking more. The more stuff like that you're exposed to, the more your brain starts churning and developing concepts.
Okay. And Pop, are you back yet? Oh, that must be an important phone call. Hope he's still on the phone. Alrighty. So, there's no chat. Alright. I'm pretty sure Pop will like this movie because he's seen it a long time ago. He wanted to be up on the panel, so I'm guessing he kind of enjoyed it there. I'm not sure if he had anything he wanted to add or anything. But well, let's say, hey, you guys in the chat, if you guys have grades or anything, just let. That's what I forgot. I forgot the poll. Huh. But they had some good actors in here. But yeah. a lot of some of these actors I don't. There's only
William
one.
Hurt, definitely.
Yeah, there's only one name that I really recognized right off the bat. With that was that Ian Richardson. But even though I got the wrong movie, but I recognized the name from somewhere.
The biggest names as far as American actors go was the William Hurt and Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland, that sounds familiar there.
24, The Lost Boys.
Lost Boys, Phone Booth, Big Linus, The Chain Mutiny Court Martial, The Clone Tyrant, Rabbit Hole, First Lady, The Conductor.
Time to Kill.
Oh, he was in A Time to Kill. He was
Redneck number 2.
Redneck number 2.
Yeah.
That's where he goes. Oh, he was part of the Call of Duty games, World War ones. He played Sergeant Roebuck. Yeah, he's in all the 24s. Man, there's a lot of 24s. Cowboy Up, Beat, The Industry, Woman Wanted, A Soldier Street Bark, Truth or Consequences. Okay, Hourglass. The Three Musketeers he was in. Oh, Twin Peaks. Oh, this is why he's probably famous. He was in a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's also in Young Guns, and he has a rather famous father.
Who's his father?
Donald Sutherland.
Okay, let's... Oh, wait, I think Oh, he was Hawkeye in MASH. Okay.
The movie, not the show.
Oh, just the movie? Why did they change out characters for the movie?
Because there was a little gap, and quite frankly, Donald Sutherland was too big of a star to be on a television show.
Okay. Yeah,
that applied to most of them.
Oh, he was in Lord of War. Okay. All right. So we both give it A's there. Thank you, Sci-Fi Cynthia, for coming, and thank you. He has his streams on Saturdays there, usually about 4:00 by time. There, so make sure to check that out. And thank you, Taylor Swift, greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. There, Jerm, what do you got going on?
Sci-Fi Cinema Andromeda Episode 7 this Tuesday. Open panel on Thursday. And we'll have another pullout for Saturday morning cartoons. Should be live tomorrow.
All righty. And we are going to put As Told by Ginger on there.
The hell we are.
How much of a bribe do you need?
What are you making a year?
Oh, so you're not going to be like Salty to accept bribes.
Not for something like that. I may be a whore, but I'm not cheap.
Yeah. I always just tell the guys that, hey, I may be easy, but I'm not free. But anyhow, pop culture is going to be having its rumblings from the labs here in about an hour and a half. So just make sure to check that out and put a grill raid in there. As for that, otherwise, Monday will be Lost in Space at 8:00 review. Tuesday will be he has it in as community thing. There's something. It's one of the Frankenstein Hammer horrors there. And then on Wednesday,
Revenge or Return of Frankenstein.
It'd be Revenge of the Frankenstein, I think it is. And then on Wednesday, there, me and him will do 2 more episodes of Gilligan's Island. So with that, you guys have a good night. Remember to be a gorilla.